Hello and welcome back to Pawn to Master. We're gonna do another episode on the road to 2000 ELO. And I just actually recorded a video, but when I were about to edit it, I heard the audio was really messed up. I'm not sure. I think it was on another microphone, not the main microphone. So it was so bad I don't think I could have uploaded it. You could only hear the music and some noise far away that was supposed to be my voice. So, but I played a game against a 1831, I think, and I lost it pretty bad. I played with black pieces, and he opened with the English opening, which I'm not too familiar with. And I went for some attacking chances, but after looking at the review, he was never in trouble. He was ahead the whole game basically. So got some like a good game, but still I was crushed slow and painfully. So we're gonna jump into another game now, and I have tested, so I know it's the right microphone now at least, and it sounds like it's good. So let's see if we can get a dub now. Probably lost because the microphone was so bad, right? Didn't want me to upload that. So we're gonna play with the D4 to get the white pieces here. Against a 17-17. Okay, so he plays D5. Should we try and mix it up a bit this video and not play the London system? And play the Black Daymar Gambit or something? I think it's called something like that. So the idea about this opening is that we sacrifice a pawn, but we get some try to get some quick development in exchange. And if I remember correctly, f5 is a pretty bad move against this gambit. But why? Yeah, that we need to find out. If I remember correctly, I think f3 and knight f6, knight take, and he takes. I think I remember something about having a lot of pressure on this pawn. f3, he goes there, and I have to take. Can I play bishop here maybe? Maybe. I think f3 is the right move here anyways, so we can start with that. Also last game I played really slow, so okay, so just take, then we're just gonna take back and we have some good development. Also here, I'm not sure. I think I can just play knight in here, and he's almost forced to play his knight in here because of this check, and I can't allow that. Knight here, knight here. No. Trying to see if there is a cheesy checkmate here. So I'm gonna go knight in here, after knight here. Maybe, or can I? No, I cannot go there. So knight here, I was thinking if I could go here and then bishop here, because this will be checkmate with the bishop, right? So the knight here is kind of forced, if not g6. And against both of those moves, I think I can just play my bishop to c4. And after he plays something like e6, you have a pretty easy target, I think. It's kind of hard to protect that castling, and it's a pretty big weakness, the e5 square for him. Maybe, or the knight was in there was a good idea, but maybe I want to take it out from there and get my rook behind to try and build up some pressure. So the only move I see right now is e6. And then I think I want to castle before his queen can come and give some checks. Just checking to see if there is anything else. I don't see anything else. Probably like something like b5, but the bishop will still stay on the diagonal. And how do we add pressure to this pawn? Because that's kind of the key square at the moment. Rook here looks like a solid move. Yeah, looks solid. I don't know if his idea is to go here, but maybe he just wants to develop and get castled. Because he moves his bishop. And if I now move my knight somewhere, he has to play king there to protect this one. Could reroute my knight this way as well. Queen up here. Knight here. Knight there. So going knight back looks like a decent move. His king has to go here if he wants to guard this pawn, or queen there, but then I think we can maybe get the bishop in or try to build up on the pawn. Even d5. Okay, so it doesn't save the pawn, and it looks good to take that pawn if I'm gonna be honest. d5 kind of forces him to d5, knight a5. Knight a5. We can take, and he can't take back, right? So, or he can take back and then maybe take with the rook, and that looks good. So I think we'll just go for it. I didn't really like knight a5. Probably I had something there, but this looks decent enough. Now I have some ideas again with playing d5, knight back, knight here. If it takes, I don't have anything. So playing here, doesn't that seem correct? Going here does not seem correct, so if I go here in the long castles, is he a long castle kind of guy? Maybe he is actually. Go here, long castle. I think I want probably bishop here. Yeah, let's do that. Bishop here, and I'm protecting my queen enough so I can't take the knight. Gotta check here, but I think I can just move my king. castle, bishop here. Check. Move the king. I don't know. It looks fine for me. 95. Or crazy lad. So what happens if I go in here now? What happens then, sir? If I go here, queen here, then bishop here. And if he checks me, just move my king. I mean, it looks devastating, doesn't it? Feels like it. I'm gonna jump in with the knight. Keep adding some pressure here. Bishop here also looks good. It is defended though, so maybe not straight away. No, b4. b4 is also a threat, isn't it? Because if knight moves, I can take it. So bishop or queen here, bishop there. Okay, go just steps back. So now we can't even castle. I mean, what is going on here? And b4 now, doesn't that just drop a piece? I think so. No, wait, hold on. If it then goes back and we take it, he takes the rook. So I wasn't really threatening to take knight even. Okay, we got some time here actually, so maybe think for a second. b4 knight back. If I take with the knight, he takes back, and then I take with the rook. That is an idea. b4 knight back, and if I do take with the pawn, he takes my rook. I take the pawn, he goes rook here. I don't see a good follow-up there. Bishop here also completely reasonable, it looks like. Kind of ties down his knight. If he goes there, I can just take it. But his move probably is something like b5, so he can reroute his knight into this square. So just kind of feels like I should have something here that I'm not spotting right away. But I think just taking here, I take back and then he plays knight here. Okay, we're gonna go for this line here. You never know, maybe he panics and just moves something else. And he doesn't see that this is overworked the pawn. I mean, it was a bit interesting though to sacrifice the rook there, but I don't see any good follow-ups there. Okay, so it does give up the knight, so we should just take it, and I think we're pretty happy there. And here we can just go back in with the knight with a check, and he has to move the king again if he moves there. I was thinking about if I had some tricks here, but it doesn't seem like it at the moment. Bishop on this diagonal could be pretty good. This knight needs to reroute. So what do we do here? If we move here and it goes knight there, then I think I'm pretty happy. It goes here. What else? Can it do anything particular? Bishop here. The knight is protected, right? So it gives us this option. Which looks fine. So I think I will play my bishop here because it prepares a check. Also winning the queen. And it looks like we are able to do that. So looks like we're gonna win this game. Don't remember, we played the Blackmar Daymar Gambit or something, but don't remember what happened in the opening, so we probably have to have a look again. And now he does resign because he is gonna lose his queen. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna play another game right now. Yeah, so it says the best here is to go here, and I think you could even like take here. No. Can I not just take there? Looks like you can just take there. And then he has to move his king somewhere. And then we take the queen. Isn't that just a good good position for me? It says like the best move in the position here. After this is just to... it goes back and forth, but it says the best move is to take the queen straight away. Okay, so this is pinned, so that's probably why. No rush to take that, but... okay, so let's have a look at the game review. I think I've changed, maybe I can go like this now. Okay, so we had a pretty good game here, it looks like. Good accuracy, and we were giving him some chances from the opening, but we quickly gained it back and kept the lead there. So this is the, I think it's Blackmar Daymar Gambit, and I'm not allowed to see what it's named apparently. But yeah, I think it's a Blackmar Daymar Gambit. So it says that this is an accuracy, and that knight out here is the best move, which I face the most when I do play this. But I remember that F5 isn't the best move here, and I wasn't too sure what the right move here was, but it seemed like a good idea to just try and develop more. Bishop here, and probably also a good idea to prevent this move, which I didn't think of, but Yeah. Okay, so he plays a6. I'm not too sure what the idea about that move was. And knight in here is apparently crushing. What is the difference? So if I go here, this move doesn't work, obviously, because the queen will come in. So if it then moves the same thing, then bishop to c4, threatening the same. But now it's not mate. But now e6, and here is the pressure that I was thinking about. Yeah, obviously, because this knight here, I kind of wanted to move it, so here you accomplished sort of the same thing, but you have the pressure here. So now after castling, you can't even take it now, but after castling you can add more pressure to this pawn. So need to remember that move. But okay, so we trade off here and play my bishop in here, and I castled, and this was a mistake. And it just wants me to open up the position straight away. But we try to build some pressure, moving my knight away, and then we capture this pawn. Queen here, push my pawn. And it wanted the long castle here, which we looked at. So we looked at long castle, and then moving my bishop into the game. That looked pretty good for me as well. So, but he moves knight to h5, and knights on the rim are dim, is not a saying. Maybe he was a bit scared of me taking it, but I can't take the knight, right? First off, if he castles, then my back rank is a bit weak, so I can't take it then. And even now, if I take it, I lose my rook, right? So. But I think maybe he was a bit afraid of that, so he moved it to the rim here. We got knight in with a tempo. And it liked queen d6 best, and then we were thinking about playing bishop f4. Right, so queen there and bishop here. I think we had some ideas of. And here, he lost his knight here. Again, knight back here, and then taking with a knight is the best move here. Still, that was what we were planning to play, and you can't take here because of the. It looked a bit interesting, but you don't have enough power here to break through, and even taking here, it just moves his rook and can't really sacrifice the rook here. But okay, he sacrifices his knight. He goes king f7. We go back into the position. And he moves his king to g7, and we were trying to set up the bishop on the diagonal, but I see we can do it with a queen as well. So, and it goes queen b8. I wasn't sure. Probably some ideas about going here, attacking the knight, and trying to loosen this pawn, but after bishop b2, you don't have time to do that. So he grabs this pawn, and we. Give him a check, and we're gonna win the queen here. So, and it's almost checkmate as well, isn't it? This king doesn't have a lot of squares, so king here. It says that knight here was the best move, but king here. There isn't a forced checkmate at the moment. But queen d4, and you start to have some ideas here about the checkmate. So yeah, mate in 8. So yeah, says bishop here is the way to prolong it, but then you lose the rook, and yeah, you just get squished here. Unfortunately. Okay, so we get the points back. We are at 1745. Pretty solid game here. With a new gambit line that I haven't played in the series before, but a lot of fun. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and leave comments if you have any questions or any ideas of what do you want me to play in the openings. If you know any good gambits or something, just let me know. And I hope you have a good day. See you all in the next video. Peace out.